I have a natural inclination to want to do everything perfectly all the time. And that kind of parlays into my building, it parlays into my knives. I really enjoy designing, coming up with an idea, especially meeting with a customer and getting their idea and coming up with a design and then making that design come into reality, and then just have the customer say, man, that's it. I didn't know how to get there, but you did exactly what I had in my mind. 51 Bravo stands for carpenter and mason. So out of high school, I went into the service and was a certified carpenter and mason. So serving in the Army basically instilled in me some qualities that work very well in the knife business. Number one being attention to detail. It really taught you to keep your eye, everything needs to be a certain way in the military. You're going to be inspected. So I think I use that eye that I gained there for the finer details in my blade making. Also, it gave me a good work ethic. What I say is what I do. If I told you this, if I told you I can do it, I will do it. If I told you I will do it by a certain date, that's when it's going to be done. My brother, he's 6 years younger than me. He was a Marine, so we both were enlisted at one point in time. He and I are a lot alike in the fact that we like to be busy. We're always making stuff, working on stuff. He started making knives and he was starting to give them to me. And I'm a hunter, I'm a fisherman, so always you need a knife, but he transitioned from knives into leather work or to sheaths because everyone wants to make knives, not everyone wants to make sheaths. So he kind of was slowly transitioning into that, and eventually I decided to try to make a knife for myself. And watching videos, of course, and my brother kind of guided me through it as well. And once I made one, I just wanted to make another one. I've made some big choppers out of old leaf springs, spring steel. That's a good steel to use. A lawnmower blade, files, rasps, those are the most popular, but I think people think it's cool that you can kind of repurpose an old item. Especially, I've taken, 3 or 4 knives now where someone will say, this file was my grandpa's, and I want a knife that looks like this, because as the file sits, I never use it. I mean, it's cool, I have it, it's still his, but I want something that I would actually carry around. It's a cool backstory to have, to repurpose a family member's average everyday tool into something that you're going to carry around every day, or at least, when you're hunting or when you have a need for it. I want somebody from Hopkins to say, you heard of 51 Bravo? Oh yeah, that's Sean. He makes an awesome knife, doesn't he? Yeah, So community, family, friends are super important to me. I want to make something that's tough, that a person can just grab and know that it's going to perform and not worry about it too much, just kind of do the job that they want to do with it.